Here we go. Our first presentation of the night done by Jared. PhartBoi.
PhartBoi.
Yeah.
Okay.
The heat.
Okay. Are we prepared? Are we ready?
I think we are.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Oh,
I'm ready for whatever this is.
All right. Well, here we are. Here we are. Yes. Okay. My PowerPoint presentation this is the first I've ever done a PowerPoint presentation before. I don't know why, but this topic came to my mind first. I was like, I like a lot of things, but this was it. So here we go. The heat. What is it? The heat. Well, people around the world are reporting, as you can see here, that 77% of people who are still people have reportedly agreed. What have they agreed upon? You might be asking yourself right now. Well, the heat is on, apparently. Okay. It's on the street, sources are saying. Some have been documented saying that it's in your head or on every beat. This is just a study that has been conducted. Many observed subjects commented that the beat's so loud, deep inside. Little plug here, because I love Billy Sheehan, John Novello, and Dennis Chambers. I think that's like probably one of the most like greatest. I probably should have done a PowerPoint presentation on niacin too, but it can't. There's not link. That's the only bit. We're going to continue here. The beat is deep inside. Upon closer examination, we found that the pressure was high. As you can see here, a high pressure system compared to a low pressure system. Here, the high pressure system in detail. But this was just to stay alive. So it was acknowledged as a possible influence of the suspected heat and its observed status. As we approached further into the study, we found that the composition of OOs were relatively even, as portrayed here in this pie chart. A 25% equal share of O. And as you can see here, it was broken down by with a numerical. You can use fiat currency. It doesn't matter. You could use it. The whole point of this is the composition of equal parts O, U, WO, and Os. Moving along. Unfortunately, the test subject became caught up in the action, which was a difficult situation. Although many were still looking out for you, because the test was performed in a comfortable setting near a privately funded petting zoo as to keep politics and government from getting too involved with the report, just to keep things professional. Moving on. There was another repeat because we thought there might have been a discrepancy in the composition of O's. It turns out that upon closer inspection that there was an equal amount of 25% of each of the O's in the chorus. Moving on. We asked the subjects if they could feel it, and they were to give us a report back. To conclude that the subject can feel it, we scheduled a clinical trial where the subject was asked repeatedly at higher levels of intensity if they could feel it. And these are the results below here. So the blue column here, you can see that the subjects were asked, tell me, can you feel it? And there was a menial response to it. The second group of subjects were asked, tell me, can you feel it? And the response was a little bit lower. Not sure why. That's just the reports. Right. And then the third group was asked, "Tell me, can you feel it?" So could they feel it? The truth is, every subject could feel it. Did they feel it in different amounts? Yes. And it turns out that the final group, the third time that they were asked, "Tell me, can you feel it?" They reacted exponentially. You can see it here. The data is here. So the observation A was that the heat is on. Pretty obvious, we thought. Observation B, the heat is on. The heat is on. And I thought that was an interesting result. Fair enough. Observation, we lost count. We just used this symbol, that the heat is on, as observed here. In observation 7, some reports were lost due to fire damage. Full disclosure here, that the heat is on the street. And in conclusion, I know that there's room for more data to be collected. I think this is an open-ended study that could be continued and developed. And I don't think science just you don't just stop, right? We just continues to investigate. That's the beauty of the whole thing. But for this specific study, the conclusion, it's apparent that the heat is you can hear that on. The heat is on. And that's a Glenn Frey song. Glenn Frey. The heat is on. We know that song. And research performed by the Philadelphia Horticultural Arts Recordings and Targeted Analysis, the Ontario Campus University, or as we like to call it, fart on you. Thank you.
Oh, dude, yes to all of that.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah. Turns out I like PowerPoint presentations.
That was good.
I had no idea. That was fun.
Wow.
Dude,
I learned something. That's for sure.
brilliant.
I wasn't expecting that.
Who?
That was,
That's dude. So much going through my head right now. This is really good.
Yeah.
Who's familiar with this song? Number one, is there people that are not familiar with this song?
I was like totally aging myself here, but I remember.
Oh
What?
my god!
What movie was it from? It was from a
Beverly
movie.
Hills Cop,
Beverly
dude.
Hills
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.